All right, brother. Sounds good, man. I have you in the vlog now, too, so you can be in here as well if you like. All right, brother. But I will see you, and I hope you have a great day. All right. Thank you, man. Talk to you soon. I'll see you. That was fun. So that was Damien. I actually just met Damien the other day.
A nice day.
It is a very nice day out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let me see the camera.
Yeah, sure, of course.
That's awesome.
See this?
Are you taking a lot of pictures? Or?
Well, yeah, we take pictures and video and different things like that.
Is that what you do?
That was my neighbor, George. He's pretty awesome. Well, anyway, I'm a little too dark here. Hold on. See, I don't know why it's not making me brighter. See, this is part of what I mean by the predicament I was talking about earlier. But anyway, before I get into that, guy I was talking to just before, his name was Damien. I met him actually on YouTube. He messaged me and said, hey, could we do video conference, talk videography, talk wedding cinematography and all that? And I was like, dude, of course, I'd love to do that. I love making new friends, especially, you know, people that are in the similar field as me. And, you know, we had a great conversation just about cinematography, wedding films, everything, and I'm glad I made a new friend. Damien, if you're watching, I really appreciate you, man. Thanks for taking the time. And then secondly, yeah, that was George. He's my neighbor. He's interesting guy, nice guy, but you know, interesting. Anyway, my predicament. See, oh man. See, it's tough because I absolutely love the GH5. I, for those of you who don't know, have a video production company. We mainly do wedding films, we do commercial work, aerial work, all that. And we have 3 GH5s that we use as our main camera, and I absolutely love the camera for cinematography. From being behind the camera, it's amazing. It's actually one of the best I've ever used in my entire life, in my entire career. Now I've had this camera for vlogging specifically for, you know, about 12 hours maybe, roughly. I've slept through most of that, so, you know, a very minimal amount of time. But there's something about the look of it that, unfortunately, I think I prefer the Sony look a little bit more. Now please hear me correctly. I'm not saying I like the camera more. I just like the look of the Sony a little bit more than I think I do the GH5. I like the GH5 for like cinematography, for like real films and footage and wedding films and all that kind of stuff. But there was something nice about the Sony look specifically for vlogs that I just fell in love with, and I liked it a lot. But the problem is that this is a better camera, like all around. Like it does more. It is more powerful. It literally does basically everything more and extra stuff that the Sony doesn't at all do. But I like the look. I don't know. I'm not sure. This is gonna be a real tough one for me to decide here. Well, that sucks. See, I was on my way over here because I needed to get my hair cut, and I'm about to go do that, but I was figuring I could come to one of my favorite sandwich shops over here in Bethlehem, Potbelly, and then that just happened. Yeah, like I said, it's just tough. The GH5 is so amazing. Like it's like the best camera. Literally, the clarity and the 4K and just the stabilization on it is just the best out there, especially for the price. But then the Sony has the look that I like and the size that I like, but it doesn't do 4K for long. The batteries suck. It's tough, man. It's so tough. Plus, it's like other small things. Like Sony doesn't have a flip screen. This one does. I don't know.
How's it going?
What's up? How you doing? All right, cool. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate
All right, have a good
Thank
one.
you. See you, Will. Good to see you, brother. Thanks, man. And then as much as there's a flip screen so I can actually see what I'm looking at, it's tough though because I like when cameras do things by themselves. And one thing that the GH5 does, but it doesn't do as well as the A6500 Sony, is the autofocus. It's good. It's just not great. The Sony A6500 is literally great. Probably the best autofocus I've ever seen in a camera, and I love when cameras just do stuff for me, especially vlog-wise, not cinematography-wise. That's totally different. But even right now, the sun just came in on this shot, and I still look good, and you can still see the shadows on me, and the Sony, that would usually not happen. Dynamic range of this camera is incredible compared to the Sony. Like even right here, you see that? Half my face is lit, the other half is dark, and you can still see both. Now I'm shadowed. It's such a good camera, but it doesn't do everything. It doesn't. Just there's things about the Sony that I like. I'm so torn right now. Oh my gosh. How are you doing today? I'm good.
Have a good evening.
You as well. Thank you very much. Thank you again. Have a nice night. So all in all, I don't know. I'm undecided. What I did decide though is that I really, really wanted a donut. Oh, and I got a haircut. Do you see that? Does it look nice at all?